This is my workout, Lynda Smith workout, 7 minutes non-stop movement, 7 minutes positive affirmations, 7 minutes scanning our bodies to get ourselves into the best position we can on this day in this moment. 30 seconds high intensity, 10 seconds active recovery. I'm Lynda. I typically work with black women in leadership who are frustrated, exhausted, doing all the work without the recognition or the quality of life. In fact, they often feel they're the only one. And the only one in the room to solve a problem that's insurmountable. And the work they're doing is depleting them rather than enriching them. I'm here to help them to overcome people-pleasing so they can get comfortable with saying no, stand in their power, own their true voice, and be empowered to go for what they want and get it. If you'd like to find out more about what I do, check the link in my bio, book a call, let's have a chat. Wherever you find this video, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit notifications so you never miss a workout. If you are watching on Facebook, make sure that you like the video and follow my page, #replay in the comments. And wherever you are, comment and let me know how you're progressing with your workout. Let's get started. Star jump. 3, 2, 1, go. First thing we're going to think about is our alignment. So belly in, pelvic floor up and in. Imagine you want to go to the loo for the next 24 minutes. Just kidding, 7 minutes, but you're not going anywhere. The 24 minutes is a story and a half, I tell you. Up, in, and squeezed. And talking of squeezing, squeeze those muscles, hold them in tension. Time under tension allows you to build, burn, tone, shape, long, lean muscles. And then we can step into our mindset. Smiling is the best hack of the day. Turns on the hope hormones, happy hormones, change, jogging on the spot. So notice, straight from high intensity into active recovery. 30 seconds high intensity, 10 seconds active recovery. Chair hold, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Legs, feet, hip width distance apart. Weight into the heels. Press your toes down. Belly and pelvic floor opening. Lift up out of your waist if you can. Reach your arms forward. So if today, if you're new or you've not been for a while, just focus on maybe getting some tension in the arms. Pull the belly in, pull up the pelvic floor. You can actually have your arms all the way up here if you really want to challenge yourself. Straight ahead, wherever you can hold it for the 30 seconds. Time under tension. Change. Coming down. Building, burning, toning, shaping, long lean muscles. Seated knee tuck, still moving. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Exhale, exhale. Coming into a push-up. Hands an inch outside the shoulders. Elbows out 45 degrees. Everything from the belly down is squeezed. Exhale up, inhale down. Shoulder blades back and down. Exhale up, inhale down. Just making sure my elbows are out at that 45 degrees. Alignment is really important. Knees can come down at any point. Keep your toes pressing into that. Breathing, squeezing, smiling. So smiling turns on the hope hormones, the happy hormones. I can change, I will. I'm powerful beyond belief. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Exhale, exhale, exhale. So we're coming into a crunch now. Lying down, shoulders off the mat. It's a micro sit-up. It's so small. You're just going to activate those abdominal muscles, but keep them in. Exhale, exhale, exhale. So shh, shh, shh. Everything is squeezed. Belly in, pelvic floor open. You can squeeze the glutes, thighs. Find a point of focus so that your head is fixed. Eyes are fixed. No movement. Exhale, exhale, exhale. The only change, activating those abdominal muscles. Feel that burn. Coming up, jogging on the spot. And we're going to go into a stagger squat. Here we go. Right foot forward, left foot back. Legs, feet, hips width distance apart. Widthways, lengthways, so square for me. Wherever your knees go, make sure your toes, wherever your toes go, should I say, make sure your knees are tracking. This is a flat foot position. I've got my heels in, toes out. You have your feet pointing straight ahead. You just need to move the feet around and see whether you can get your feet flat, because this is a lunge, not a squat, but don't worry too much about it. Change little by little, little adjustments until you get there. Jogging on the spot again, constant movement, active recovery. 3, 2, 1. Left side, left foot forward, right foot back, heels in, toes out for me, knees tracking the toes. Legs, feet, hip width distance apart, belly in, pelvic floor up and in, breathing, squeezing, smiling. So smiling turns on the hope hormones, the happy hormones. I can, I will, I'm powerful beyond belief. I can do anything I put my mind to. Now you can turn this into a laugh, and maybe this is a good position to laugh. because you can be bent double as you come down, ha ha ha, and then up again, squeeze, chain, jogging on the spot, and laughing. You're going to work your abdominal muscles, you're going to burn calories, and you go from, oh yeah, chain, high knees, you go from hope, I'll get that in a minute, I'm getting to the active recovery. Let's just hope it's still working. Yes it is, I think. Yeah it is. So you go from that, yeah, hope, yeah, I'm happy, to Lulu, I can do anything I put my mind to. Now I realise getting my knees a little bit higher, powerful beyond belief. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Change. Coming down, seated knee tuck into a triceps dip. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Let's see if I can get this in. There we are. Oh, what we're doing, triceps dip. Hands behind the glutes. Push up, elbow directly behind you. That was actually a seated knee tuck. I may have said triceps dip. You see, that's more than multitasking. Fixing, exercising, explaining. Exhale up, inhale down. Elbows directly behind you. Dig the tips of the fingers, heels of the hand into the mat, so there's no pressure on your wrist. Activate the forearms. Chain. Staying where we are. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Exhale, exhale. 30 seconds high intensity, 10 seconds active recovery. Come into a plank. You're going to C-shape the spine. Grab your hands together, roll forwards onto your toes, elbows beneath the shoulders, push through the shoulders, belly in, pelvic floor open in. Everything from the belly down is squeezed. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tuck the tailbone if you need to. Knees can come down at any point. Keep your toes pressing into the mat. So you should have a straight line from your neck to your coccyx. So the way my toes are now, my knees come down, toes stay. Change. Now we're coming up for our final standing exercise, jogging on the spot, active recovery into a lunge. Right foot forward, left knee hovers off the mat. Left foot forward, right knee hovers off the mat. Legs and feet hip width distance apart, belly in, pelvic floor up and in, breathing, squeezing, smiling. I reckon you can laugh and lunge at the same time. Do what you can, take your time. Don't overdo it with the lunging or the laughing. Little by little, it becomes a lot. You'll get stronger as you go. Coming down, final 3 exercises. Seated knee tuck into a triceps push-up with a rotation. You don't have to do triceps push-up. That's the one I'm choosing. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Here we go. So triceps push-up, hands beneath the shoulders. Dig the tips of fingers into the mat. Elbows squeeze into the body because your hands are right underneath your shoulders, so they should squeeze in. Elbows squeeze in, hugging yourself. Push up and rotate. You do not have to come all the way down like I am. You can come a little bit down. You can hold your body weight and simply rotate side to side as you build up that strength. Knees can come down at any point. Keep your toes pressing into the mat. Staying where we are. Final 2 exercises. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Side plank. Alignment 1. Elbows, ankles, 1 straight line. Number 2. Elbows, shoulders, shoulders stacked. Number 3. Hips. Look, to stack those hips, top hip right above the bottom hip. This is the top hip. I'm waving the top leg so you can see. And I do this because I know in class people get very confused and they'll move the other leg. Look straight ahead, look up your fingers, that's number 4. Squeeze everything from the belly down. Breathing, squeezing, smiling. Get that laughing if you can. And then you say, I can do this forever. Change. Final seated knee tuck. Here we go. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Side plank. Elbows, ankles, 1 straight line. Elbows, shoulders, shoulders stacked. I'm going to push those shoulder blades down for this side. Look straight ahead, look up at your fingers. Stack the hips. Top hip above the bottom hip. Move that top foot if you need to get the hips in alignment. Maybe you bend the bottom leg to get the hips into alignment. Maybe you bend both legs, get those hips in alignment. Squeeze everything from the belly down. And then you say, I can, I will. Powerful beyond belief because this is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Change. There we are, we're done. 13 exercises complete. This is a Lynda Smith workout, 7 minutes non-stop movement, 7 minutes positive affirmations, 7 minutes scanning our bodies to get ourselves into the best position we can on this day in this moment. 30 seconds high intensity, 10 seconds active recovery. If you like what you see and you would like me to walk you through, step you through your transformation, then book a call, let's have a chat and we'll see if we're aligned. And please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, because there is a whole back catalogue of workouts and thriller at day 29 today. Soul Tribe, let's just remind ourselves what we did. We did star jumps, chair hold, push-up, crunch, stagger squat, right side, left side, high knees, tricep dips, plank, lunge, push up with a rotation, side plank, right and left. You're absolutely brilliant. You are amazing. Soul Tribe, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I've got you, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Sending lots of love.